How's it going, guys? It is Ryan and welcome to round 8 of our F1 2014 career mode livestream series. This time we're at our home patch, the Red Bull Ring, as we are trying to emulate Daniel Ricciardo and beating Sebastian Vettel for the championship, sort of. Beat him in the overall standings and try and get Red Bull that constructors championship. As if you're new to the series, then the rules are pretty simple. We do this live, uninterrupted. No flashbacks, no assists, nothing at all. It's all live and anything can happen. So, we got pole position by half a second as we had a very nice last sector around here that guaranteed us pole position. So on your screen is the setup I used for the qualifying, and it is used online as well. So if you want to use it, guys, I'll put a time frame in the description below so you can check back if you want to use it for your online experience or your own career modes down the line. It's a one-stop strategy, as we're going to be playing on lap 7, but the Super Softs from previous times have been around here online. They can go to about 10 laps, so we may do it, we may not, we don't know yet. But it depends on the two Mercedes behind, as they will be quick. They'll be quick behind us at the start. Maybe they'll be a bit slow in turn 1 because it is a very tight corner, but we'll see how we do on there. As we leave the garage now. Starting on our second pole of the season. This should be a good one, hopefully. There's us in pole position. I was going to change the helmet, but didn't have time. So let me know in the comments below which F1 driver in real life, like helmet style, do you want to see me use for Silverstone next week, well, for the next one. So here we go, the lights are on. Let's start round 8 of our F1 2014 career mode livestream series. Here we go. And as you can see, a very bad start there from us. The wheels spin, and Hamilton has taken the lead. He's going to go around the outside, and as you can see, the AI are so bad at turn 1, I just connected that round the outside easily. So actually, Austria is quite demanding on fuel when I was practicing for this. Oh, and we obviously got the Twitch force feedback bug, so I'll have that for a couple of laps. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how we're going to cope with the force feedback for the first couple of laps. So if you see the wheel twitching, it's because of that. So I do apologise in advance if you see me spinning or crashing. So Alonso's got past Rosberg, which is good for us because we will jump Rosberg if we beat him in this race, regardless of any position we finish in compared to him, as the gap is a point behind Nico. So the gap is nearly 5/10 of a second, so that's a good start to this race for us. As we just go a bit wide on there, should have put a bit more wing on, maybe 4-1 wings. But so far so good, we're still leading. 6/10 of a second is the gap. Obviously they will have DRS for the next lap, as obviously lap 3, if you're new to my series or F1. We have a thing called DRS, and it is implemented after the 3rd lap, and the green dot you can see on the map is the detection zone. And as we go up here into the hairpin, you'll see a little green line on the map. That is the activation zone. There are 2 normally on most tracks, but the occasional one, there will only be 1, like Monaco for example in the last round, which you can check back in, and the rest of my rounds of the career mode series by going in the description, as I will put the playlist of the whole series so you can go back and check out my previous races so far. So we just go a bit wide there. So we've still got the force feedback bug at some corners, so got to be very careful at this point. Still a tenth quicker in the middle sector, but obviously Hamilton has the draft and ERS, which is automatic in this game. So we need to be very careful at the start. Oh, we hit the curve, that's not a good start. And also fuel as well is going to be a big factor. So here comes Hamilton now. He's going to try and make a move down into turn 1. It's a bit risky, but no point passing because you've got this long straight and obviously the detection zone. And Hamilton has been passed by Fernando Alonso and Nico Rosberg, and I believe as well Sebastian Vettel. So he gets the fastest lap but then just blows it completely. I don't know what's happened to Hamilton. He may have just gone a bit wide. So we have a Ferrari behind us now, and we'll have DRS. This is going to be scary. Here he comes. Give him some space. looked at a move there, but the AI like to brake a bit early for this corner, and I do as well, to be fair. So Hamilton, which is good for the championship as well. If we get a win, and Hamilton, I don't know where he is, I think he's 5th, we can take 15 points out of him on there. So we are thinking about the championship at this point. Not yet, we're still a bit far back, so we'll see how we do. Oh, just got a bit wide there. As Alonso's backed off a bit there. So as I said, the AI, and a lot of you have posted, someone posted in there that the AI are a bit bad in the last sector, and I think that's just shown. So we go a bit wide, which is basically just given Alonso the draft again, or we get DRS. So when we're pitting lap 7, look at the tyres. Obviously I say the tyres can last till lap 10, and that's because I did 50% round here. So may do an undercut strategy to try and get ahead, as here comes Alonso now down the inside to take the lead of the race for the first time. We're going to try and hook it around the outside, and we do so. So that's very good driving there from Alonso, but I think he could have been a bit aggressive, really. And they're braking early as well, which is a bit annoying at the same time. When are we pitting? Lap 7. So 0.6 of a second is still the gap, but there's a train of about 8 cars, I think, all in line astern behind Nico Rosberg, who is now behind us. So this is going to be interesting. 2nd versus 3rd in the standings at this point. So we're doing pretty well for fuel as well. So I'm going to save that for the end of the race, just in case if we fall back from people, we can try and pounce and make the attack. Obviously with less fuel as well, as Rosberg's doing some nice defending there to try and get away from Alonso's draft. So we're 10th up. Now this is going to be interesting now with Rosberg in that Mercedes powered car. Is he going to take the lead from us in that OP Mercedes? Here he comes. So it's going to take it nice and smooth. Alonso's thinking of a move down the inside. We just go a bit wide. But look at that, you can see, oh god, got a bit off-road there. I can see a bit of sign of tyre wear because I'm really struggling to get the line for that corner. So now, look at how many cars there are now in this train. Rosberg's got a fantastic exit, he's got Urs now. He's going to try and go down the inside. Obviously this car but backs out of it again, which is really annoying because if I was the AI, I would just go down that inside and take the position. And you can see, Rosberg is nowhere to be seen. Has he pitted actually? Rosberg, I don't know if he's pitted or not, but someone is in the pit lane really early. No idea who it is. But now we have Alonso, Vettel, now 2nd and 3rd. So it'll be great if Vettel can get ahead of Alonso and we can have our first 1-2 of the season, which would be quite nice to see. But we're not promising anything yet, guys. Let's look at that, we've got +3 fuel, laps of fuel as well. This is a great fuel strategy by us here. So it's all about strategy, this is. Fuel strategy. Doing something a bit different than I normally do, because I like to burn the fuel, try and build a gap, then obviously pit, fuel save in the middle stint, then go quick in the later stages to try and hold on to the position that I'm in. So this is going to be quite interesting to see if this strategy does work. Plus, I have no idea where we're going to be coming out, as we're going to be making the undercut strategy now. So we need to be very careful not to cut the white line. As I am joining the pit. Nope, I thought Alonso was going to join me in the pits then. So we're going to pit from the lead of the race. The undercut strategy now begins. Magnussen's up there in 3rd, I spotted there. So we've got to do 11 laps on these tyres, or 12 laps on primes. So we'll see how we do from if this does work or not. So we're down to 14th place as Bottas has joined me in the pit lane. So at least someone's coming with me. As Massa is coming out. So did Massa pit? He must have pitted a lap earlier. So now we really need to push now. as there's Vettel there. So we're not that far off the lead pack, really. We're about a corner and a half behind. Need to get these tyres up to temperature. Maybe put the front brake bias up a bit as well to help us. Need to just get, not, these aren't up to temperature yet, but they're nearly up there, so I'm just going to think, as there's a few people in the pit lane I can spot in the mirror. Well, not in the mirror, but on the map. Grosjean's in. There's Vettel, so we are going to jump Vettel in this. Magnussen is leading. Who's that? There's Alonso, so we have kept the lead. So we've kind of not gained a lot in that stint. So we are still leading. We're technically net first at the minute. Unless Magnussen does amazing race pace now on one superstar. So he could even be on the primes. We don't know. I just hope that the tyres don't go too bad, like really down. So my question is now, is when will Hamilton pit and Magnussen pit? So Alonso's keeping up with me, so we may have a battle on our hands, guys, for the, as we see more people pitting. That's our brake too late for the corner, as Alonso and I just get a bit of a tangle there, as the, and I get a penalty. I get a penalty for just a tap on the side of the car. Lovely. Didn't really do anything wrong there, if I'm honest. I just went wide, slowed down. Alonso comes through on the inside and then just taps the side of my car. Lovely. So there's our race ruined. Our win is out of the cards. Oh, hello. Someone's off. Someone is off. Oh, don't be a safety car. This better not be a safety car if that car's oh my god. Please don't be a safety car. Please. Even though I've not had one in the series, I do not want one now. Please don't be one. But the penalty system has been flawed again. I don't understand why I got that. But we still have a 2.5 second gap, so we may lose about 15 seconds, so we may have a sniff. So I might as well take it now, actually. As I've just completely missed the... Oh my lord, what the hell is going on? I just can't turn to save my life now. As is Daniel Kvyat. So we're going to be somewhere with Kvyat. Actually, we may come out in about 10th place here. Well, maybe, I was going to say 10th, but... we may get some points out of this. So we come out in 13th place. We still can get some. We can still get a top 5 because they're still there. And if they keep battling, look, there's the leaders. So I'm not that far off. So if we can just get past all these lot, we've still got 9 laps to go as well. We still have a chance to get some because they're only there. We know we're half a second quicker than the guys in qualifying, so we need to do some qualifying laps now. If we've got any chance of getting something out of this. Big oversteer moment there. We now need to push like absolute craziness now. Oh well. Oh well, let's see how we go from here. We've got DRS, plus we've got +2 laps of fuel as well, so that's quite cool. All over the back of Perez now. We may just get this guy, get Perez now, and then we can try and get the Toro Rosso. We'll go down the outside of Perez, squeezing us out there, and dive bomb down the inside of John Verne, and we're in the points. Nice double overtake there. Sadly, it's not an overtake of the week. But we're purple in the first sector. I've just realised that. So we are maybe plus Vettel's may possibly hold a. I think that's Magnussen. I think. As there's a nice scrap going on ahead, so we can get some more positions. As someone else is in the pit lane, Suit also up to 9th. It's now onto the back of Kimi Räikkönen. Get some of that draft. Need to get some draft, get some DRS. A top 5 still on the cards. Just trying to fight this Red Bull car. It's likes to slide out a bit, like that, for example. The joys of saving fuel. This is why I fuel save at the start. Because if these situations happen, we can take them. We need to start getting at least 110s now. Magnussen's leading the race, by the way. Räikkönen just surprised us there by going a bit slow. He's still holding off Sebastian Vettel. So nicely pulling away from Jean-Eric Vergne, it seems. I need to start making passes now. Drop. Dirty air is ridiculous. Whoa, oversteer. Would have been cool if they brought in the penalty system where you have a 5-second penalty and then you can just take it when you pit, because I would have pitted and put some options on, super softs on again. As we've got another one person in the pit lane, Massa's in again. So now we're into that draft of Räikkönen. Might as well go down the inside. Up to 7th place. Magnussen still holding Vettel. Keep in 3rd gear actually for this corner, see if we can get anything out of this. Should have put a bit more on the rear angle in terms of wing. So we get some more DRS on Nico Hülkenberg. Magnussen still leading as Rosberg sets a 10.8. So we're actually not that off the pace of the Mercedes in race pace, which is good. So we're pulling away from Räikkönen now. May stay behind. Oh, it doesn't make any odds. I'm going to pass Hülkenberg now, actually. We're only, I think, nah, that can't be right. I don't know if it's at 4 places or 4 seconds. Our rival in the championship now, Nico Rosberg, is just down the road. Will we catch up to him? I don't think we will, but hopefully, if they're squabbling, we can catch up. Because we're down to optimal fuel, but I'm not really too bothered about that, if I'm honest now. Seven seconds is the gap. Pushing this track limits by the limit there, Jesus. Oh, hello, look at that move there, turn 1. That's going to slow them down. Oh, hello, wing, front wing. Wing damage. That's pushed me wide. Lovely, thanks Mercedes. I would laugh if it was Hamilton and Rosberg there. Freeway scrap. It's Rosberg. Oh, that's nice to hear. See? Drop the standard now for a bit. So this is going to be nice for the championship, because once we get past Rosberg, we will take over second place in the standings, whatever happens. So unless we get a penalty, so we don't want to get a penalty. Just going to go around the outside of Nico Rosberg and take 5th place. Oh, hello, here comes Nico Hulkenberg. He's going down the inside. Decided to check up. So we are now going to be, Lewis Hamilton is in front of us. So we're not going to lose, if it stays as it is, we're not going to lose that much points to Hamilton as expected. But we're going to get a new winner, regardless, because it was either me, Hamilton or Rosberg that have won this season in the career mode. I would like it to be my teammate. This will help us in the constructors as well. We're going to gain a bit on Mercedes, but obviously I think Alonso's in 3rd, so it's not going to may gain a bit on Ferrari in the standings once we have a look at the end of the race. But it's not over yet, guys. We've still got 2 drivers behind trying to take that 5th place from us, Hulkenberg and Raikkonen, as pitting early is going to play dividend now on the tyres, as I think they're slowly going off. Let's have a look, actually. Yeah, look at those tyres, guys. Look at those tyres. Bad. They are slowly going. So I think the undercut didn't worked out nicely at the as we go a bit wide again. So now it's going to be interesting. Hulkenberg's going to take back 5th place. So we're going to now. Oh, and Raikkonen just going to the back of us there again. Sod this. We're going up to Rich. We're going to try and get past Nico Hulkenberg on this straight, but this is the final time we'll use DRS. On the inside. Give him space. Run worn tyres. Hulkenberg just about. Here comes Alonso. Here comes Raikkonen. Oh, may have just. I'm going to lift off actually. A bit of lifting. Hope. Back off a bit. There we go. Was a bit aggressive there, I'm going to be honest, to Hulkenberg. Was too distracted looking at Raikkonen where he was. Trying to give him room if he was going to try and make it free wide. So, I will admit that was a bit naughty. And Kevin Magnussen has won a race. Our 4th different winner of the season. And a surprise one as well. Very surprised to see Magnussen winning a race. I think Vettel finished home in 2nd place. We somehow, with very worn tyres, are going to come home in 5th after a ridiculous penalty. Some will be debatable about coming back on the track, but the game slowed us down, so we'll see. Anyway, but 5th place, Vettel got 2nd. So that is a very interesting race result there. Kevin Magnussen winning the race by half a second from our teammate Vettel. Jenson Button. Oh, so where was Alonso then? Alonso must have retired, so that's great for us in terms of the constructors. So that's good. So we have McLaren getting 1st and 3rd, so that'll be good for them. Hamilton outside the points, or outside the podium positions with 4th. Us in 5th. Hulkenberg getting the place back from Raikkonen in 6th with Raikkonen 7th. Jean-Eric Vergne in 8th. Perez 9th. and Kvyat completing the top 10. And down the order, Alonso and Sutil retired from the race, so 20 runners finishing there. And look at Bottas, 16th. They've had a bad race, considering in real life they're very good round here. So the Drivers' Championship then, as it stands, Hamilton gained 2 points on this, so the gap is now 61 points. We're now 9 points clear of Nico Rosberg, which is good for us. We'll take that. Vettel now is up to 4th and is only 15 points behind. Then Kevin Magnussen with that win now jumps up to 5th place, jumping Fernando Alonso on there. So that's great for Magnussen. So I wish he was like this in real life, if I'm honest. So we'll see how he does there. Constructors, McLaren now have jumped Williams up to 4th place now, as Williams had a shocking round here. And we've built a gap as well to Ferrari now. The gap is nearly at 70 points. It's 68 points. And now the gap between us and Mercedes has dropped to 76 points. So we still have a sniff of the Constructors, but we need to get some more 1-2 podium finishes from the pair of us. So we need to see if we can get that right for Silverstone, the next round of our F1 2014 Career Mode live stream series, which will be a 2-part special, as it is my home race. As some of you may probably know, I live in the UK, so we're doing a 2-part one. Friday night is going to be our practice and qualifying stream. Then the Saturday is either going to be a 50 or 100% race live. So if you guys want to see either a 50 or 100, tweet me. This is going to be a Twitter interaction one. So if you have Twitter, please follow me at RyanL83, which is on the top of your screen, and also my Facebook if you wish so. So all you need to do is tweet me which race discipline you want me to do, 50 or 100%. We'll consider the comments as well, but after this stream. So if you're watching this back after the stream is finished, then obviously your votes will count as well. But if you're watching this now, live, it won't, because it wipes the comments. So don't comment until after the stream is finished. So please make sure you do that. And our target today, guys, is as always 80 likes for this episode of our career mode, as we somehow still in the hunt for a top 3 finish overall. He looks sad, but until next time, guys, I hope you have a great evening wherever you are, until we see you at Silverstone, the home of British Motorsport, our home track. Till then, guys, till the weekend, have a great evening wherever you are. Take care. See you later.